Back in 2001, my siblings, my parents, and my grandparents and I made a series of 5 Bible story skits to show at Vacation Bible School that year. Now keep in mind, 2001 was just a camcorder, basically, and a VCR. We didn't have editing software or anything like that. So, very rudimentary, but we had a lot of fun with it. Check it out. This is a story of Joshua and the Battle of Jericho.
Special report from Highview News Network. There's been utter destruction in Jericho. The walls have fallen down. We will be going to the scene in just a few moments. Hi, Tim Kurz here. We've got reports just today that the walls of Jericho have fallen down all of a sudden. Our correspondent on the scene, Bruce Kowalski, will be there. And we'll be with him in just a few moments.
I am Bruce Kowalski here live in the great city of Jericho where the walls have just fallen down. The reason for this atrocity, unknown. Soldier!
What do you want? Who are you?
Soldier, where are you from?
I'm an Israelite soldier. I'm here to fight a battle.
A battle? Soldier? Do you have any idea why the walls of the great city of Jericho have just fallen down?
The walls of this city? Why, we just defeated them. Why do you think they're down?
How did they fall down? Did you set a bomb?
No, much better than that. We walked around the city.
Walked?
We walked around the city. We walked around the city 6 times every day. And then today we walked around it 7 times. And the walls came down and we defeated them.
There appear to be no survivors here in the city of Jericho. However, I have found this one red cord hanging out the window of the only apartment left standing in the city of Jericho. But I don't see anyone to ask about the cord. There's one right now. Sir, excuse me, sir.
What?
Are you from the city of Jericho?
Yes, I am.
Do you know anything about this red cord?
Why, that's from my mother's wardrobe.
Your mother's wardrobe?
Exactly, yes.
Is that your apartment right up there?
Yes, it is.
Well, is your mother around?
Yes, she's around.
Do you know where?
Yeah, she's right over there.
That woman in the green.
The one in the green and the glasses and the beautiful hair.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Why, yes.
Excuse me. Do you know
Yes.
anything about this red cord, ma'am?
My cord! You found it. Thank you, sir.
It was hanging out of that lone standing apartment up there.
Oh,
The only apartment left standing here in the city.
home sweet home.
That's your home.
That is my home.
And I'm correct, that man over there is your son.
Yes. Hey, hello.
Ma'am, what happened?
What happened? The walls fell down.
Why is your apartment the only one left standing?
Well, let me tell you. A little bit ago, a couple spies came to my house.
Spies, ma'am.
Yes, they said they were from Israel.
Israel.
Yes, I had heard of the Israelite God, and this God had done great things to other nations. And these spies came and said they were going to destroy the city of Jericho.
They told you that they were going to destroy the city, ma'am.
Yes, it was hard to believe at first, but I knew that their God could probably do it. So these spies, I took them into my house and even hid them because they were running from the authorities.
You hid the spies, ma'am.
Yes, that's what I said. I hid them on my roof.
And what did they tell you, ma'am?
I was a pretty good hider.
What did they tell you, ma'am?
they told me that if I hung this cord out of my window, that they would know where I lived when they came back to destroy the city. And
Excuse me, ma'am. So you're saying that the Israelites destroyed the city?
well, yes, they came and I saw them walking around the city, and then all of a sudden today the walls fell down.
The walls fell down, and because of this cord, ma'am, your apartment stood firm.
Why, yes.
We're still narrowing down the facts here, but I am confused, as I'm sure you are at home, and I'm looking for somebody that knows the truth of what happened. Sir, maybe he knows. Sir, come here. Who are you with? You're with the Israelites? You're Joshua's right-hand man. Joshua who? No, Joshua who? I know his name is Joshua. Joshua who? He has no last name, it's just Joshua? Do you know anything, sir? I have to talk to Joshua. Where is Joshua, sir? Right over there. What? 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 I am here now with the fearless leader of the Israelites, Joshua. Joshua, I have heard from many accounts that you know what happened here to the city of Jericho.
Yes, Jericho.
Jericho. Could you please, Joshua, fill us in?
God has placed me as the leader of the Israelite army. We have been wandering through the wilderness for 40 years, and we have just entered into the promised land that God gave us many years ago. Now, this city of Jericho was very afraid of what we might do to them. But we came, and God told me one night, He said, Joshua, look, I have given this land to you. God told us to walk around the walls of the city once every day for 6 days. I told the people as we were walking around to not say anything, to be totally quiet with their voices. Only the sound of the trumpets of the priests did I allow. After 6 days, on the 7th day, we walked around the city 7 times. At the end of that day, God told us to make noise. We had the trumpets make noise. And I told the people, look, shout, God has given us the land. And they shouted, and there was a great noise, and the walls of the city of Jericho fell down. When they fell down, I told our soldiers to go in and to take over the city for God. It took a lot of trust on the part of our people, because this was very unusual in the way we took over this city. But the people trusted God. In fact, God says in His Word to trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct your paths. We trusted in God, and as you can see, He gave this city to us.
Thank you, Joshua. Well, it looks, folks, like we have all the facts. Looks like it was the God of Israel, the one and only true God, with an army full of trust in Him. This is Bruce Kowalski, signing out from the rubble of the city of Jericho. Back to you, Tim, in the studio.
Thank you, Bruce. That was an excellent report, as always. We're going to return you now to your regular programming. This has been a special report of Highview News Network concerning the destruction of the walls of Jericho.
After we had finished making that video, I discovered that my grandfather had been taking his own video clips, sort of like behind the scenes of us making this movie. And so here, if you want to keep on watching, here is some of the behind the scenes look at making that video about Jericho.
They're putting me back by 8. Eric's is over at 7. Give it 2 hours. 7.
There they go to see some friend. Why don't you guys look this way?
Kids think you're funny though, no matter what you do.
They're getting ready for a demonstration of VBS. Say what you want there, Snort. This is.
I'd like to thank my producer, Mark Strickland, and my parents and God. Thank you.
For what? Thank them for what?
For the Grammy that I'm about to get with this production.
Okay, tell what you do. Tell why you're doing this.
It's for Vacation Bible School, making a video
Okay,
for all the Bible stories of the 5 days of the week.
good.
Funny, weird video.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Diana and Dave will enjoy this, I'm sure. Okay, this is Saturday, day before Sunday. And if you can smell a long distance, you are smelling cinnamon buns being made. There he is.
Then, destruction in Jericho. The walls have tumbled down.
Ah, now look, come over here.
Let's see if we can go in. We're going to send you over to the scene in just a few moments.
Then stop. When I go to that, then just stop.
In Jericho, our correspondent, Biff, what's your name? Bruce. Calm down. We will be going over to the scene in just a few moments. Hi, Tim Kurz here. Utter destruction in Jericho today. Our correspondent, Bruce Kowalski, is on the scene. We'll be going to him shortly.
Well, these guys are practicing getting things ready for VBS, and we're trying to get it here, so hang on.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Special report from Highview News Network. There's been utter destruction in Jericho. The walls have fallen down. We will be going to the scene in just a few moments. Today, that the walls of Jericho have fallen down, all of a sudden, our correspondent on the scene, Bruce Kowalski, will be there, and we'll be with him in just a few moments.
That's good.
Orders. And I just walked around the city. And then the third day, he says, walk around the city. And we walked around the city. And we walked around the city.
And we wanted to do something more, but we're soldiers. We obey
I wanted
orders.
to fight. And make sure he said to be quiet. I wanted to do something more, but I'm a soldier. I obey orders, you know? And Joshua even told us not to make any noises. You know how hard that is for a soldier? No. Well, it's hard. And we just walked around day and day and day. Don't talk too long. How much should I say if you want Joshua to explain it all?
You just said the basics, Ben.
Like what?
6 days you walked around. The 7th day he said to walk around 7 times. Say 6 days you walked around 6 times. All right.
Okay.
Say the 7th day he walked around 7 times. We walked around 7 times, and he said to shout. We all shouted.
I could just say all we did was walk around the city and the walls came down.
No,
Okay,
it's
because
all-
I mean, that would be mainly what I say, because that doesn't answer your question
Right.
totally.
Right. But they say you shouted, all right?
Yeah.
I'd be like, they shouted.
Yeah, we say something about.
Doesn't he look dignified? At least he's got his hair combed
with the people you know.
very nicely.
When you find out
I'm a member of the
There's that guy there. I don't know about him.
I'm trying to just figure out how the walls came down. That's the thing. I don't want to get off the subject.
Yeah, but if I'm a soldier walking around, you probably figure that we had something to do with it.
But we're not trying to ask how you defeated them. Evidently, you defeated them by the walls coming down. How did the walls come down?
Well, but didn't the walls came down, then they went in and killed everybody?
No, the walls killed them.
Did the walls kill them?
Live in the great city of Jericho, where the walls have just fallen down. Not yet. Where the walls have just fallen down. The reason for this, unknown. As saying the reason for this, that's where you come in. Yes. I am Bruce Kowalski here in the great city of Jericho, where the walls have just fallen down. The reason for this, unknown. Soldier, come back here.
What do you want?
Where are you from?
I'm an Israelite soldier. I am here to fight a battle. I have work to do.
Soldier! Do you know anything about these walls?
These walls? They were part of Jericho. We just defeated them.
How did the walls fall down?
We walked around the city.
You walked around the city?
We walked around the city 7 times. We made loud noises, and the walls came down.
Interesting. You knew I wasn't taping?
Yeah.
Okay. I am Bruce Kowalski here live in the great city of Jericho, where the walls have just fallen down. The reason for this atrocity, unknown. Soldier!
What do you want? Who are you?
Soldier, where are you from?
I'm an Israelite soldier. I'm here to fight a battle.
A battle? Soldier, do you have any idea why the walls of the great city of Jericho have just fallen down?
The walls of this city? Why, we just defeated them. Why do you think they're down?
How did they fall down? Did you set a bomb?
No, much better than that. We walked around the city.
Walked?
We walked around the city. We walked around the city 6 times every day. And then today we walked around it 7 times. And the walls came down and we defeated them.
About what happened? Do you know who I should talk to? Or do you know anything? Say, just do a whole bunch of weird stuff. Do you guys be like a weirdo? Be like, well, who should I talk to then?
I'm carrying my bucket.
Just go, okay, do it. I should talk to Joshua? You're Joshua's right-hand man? Joshua's right over there. What? 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 While we're doing that, get it off. Wait, you ready to start?
Wait, do I do it over here in the shade then? Do it in the shadow. What do you want me to do?
We're here now with Joshua, the brave leader of the Israelite army. Joshua, I've heard that you know what happened. Can you please tell us, Joshua, what happened?
Well, yes, my God told me one night that he wanted us to defeat the city of Jericho. He wanted to do this in an unusual way in order to prove his power to the people. He told us to go and to walk around the city once every day for 6 days without saying anything. Then the 7th day, he told us to walk around it 7 times. And at the end of the 7th, to shout and to blow our horns, to make a lot of noise, and then God knocked the walls down.
God knocked the walls down.
God knocked the walls down because this was his battle.
Now, are you speaking of Buddha, the popular god?
This is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jehovah.
Jehovah.
Yes, he is the one true God. The God of Israel.
The true God.
The one true God.
And he knocked the walls down here.
He knocked the walls down.
So you're saying that your God is this powerful?
He is even more powerful than this.
And I imagine that you needed a lot of trust in this God.
We trusted God to do that. His word says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding.
Thank you, Joshua.
Thank you.
I think we have the facts down now. You'll kind of be out.
Okay.
We do have the facts down now. It is the God of Israel that knocked the walls down. Not any man, not any army, but the God of Israel. A powerful God.
An army that trusted.
And an army that trusted that God. Tim, back to you in the studio.
So you gotta say your name again.
Yeah.
Say it.
I am Bruce Kowalski.
With Highview Network
Okay.
News.
I am Bruce Kowalski here with Highview Network News, live in the city of, or live in the destructed city of Jericho. The remains of the city of Jericho. Tim, back to you in the studio.